how is Howdy actually integrating the AI into your own recruitment and management of that workforce? And maybe what are some efficiencies that you've seen doing this from the recruiting standpoint and your own workforce management to find the right talent that's actually going to be using these tools?
Yeah, the number one place where we're starting to apply these things in our day-to-day processes is to streamline talent recruitment and assessment and matching. So it's funny, when we started Howdy, one of the big things that we have to do is we have to vet talented people for their soft skills, for their technical skills, for their experience, and then somehow match them to the opportunity where they're going to succeed long term, because we want to provide great value to our partners in the United States. We have another customer, which is our teammates and our colleagues in Latin America. So both sides of that equation needs to really work. And at the beginning, we had so many amazing things that we wanted to do in terms of machine learning and data mining and all that stuff to really make that match automatic, mathematical, figure it out. We were thinking about like the OkCupid algorithm that solved love. And I remember a marketing term for them that like 80 or 90% of their couples didn't divorce after 5 or 10 years or something like that. That's some amazing sort of retention metric. There's just there. I don't think that there really was ever enough data to make this work, because you'd need thousands and thousands of data points, if not millions of data points, to make something actually with the traditional machine learning algorithms work. But what we've found in our operations is that if you have a bunch of opportunities and a bunch of CVs, then these large language models are actually really masters at evaluating and considering the match over soft skills and technical skills. So I'll give you an example. If a customer is looking for, let's say, an e-commerce engineer, what does an e-commerce engineer really mean? And if you have a recruiter and a technical vetter and a software engineer all in the pipeline trying to find an e-commerce engineer, that can lead to misses. But these AI systems are actually really good, especially if you kind of fine tune them and give them the right kind of data. They can tell you actually, usually what they mean by an e-commerce engineer is experience with WordPress or PHP or Shopify or in payment APIs and so on. And so these automated tools then help us be able to unpack that, find people that match those kinds of opportunities, and then crucially, also pick up on the soft skills that our partners are asking for. So they might be asking for somebody entrepreneurial, who's okay with chaos, and in the interview transcripts, these LLMs can actually pick up evidence for these kinds of behaviors, which makes a behavioral interview such a rich place for real data that an AI system can reason about. For us, that's just superhuman throughput, because we're still in places we still do this manually. We're really good at it, but we still make mistakes because we're human. But as we get offload this more and more to large language models under our supervision of people who have experience doing this, we're finding that things are more consistent, things are much faster, the experience is better for our partners and for the teammates that agree to be hired on the Howdy.com platform. And we're seeing those kinds of productivity boosts. For example, it might take 45 minutes to get the CV, the transcripts, and all that, and build a little synopsis for a partner to review and determine whether or not they want to interview this person, just have a chat with them. So that chat could be a 20-minute chat, and it might take an hour of reading through all those things, writing things. In the old world, our new systems can do this automatically, instantaneously, as soon as that data is available. So it's a drastic difference in productivity for us. And again, it's the kind of stuff that it takes some skill, but it's mostly grunt work to read a bunch of stuff and kind of collate it and put it together. An AI system is perfect for that, so long as you keep a human in the loop for the final product and the quality.